and we're presently starting in Proverbs chapter 10, and we'll be building the whole of chapter Proverbs chapter 10 is titled The Wise Sayings of Solomon, the wise proverbs, parables of Solomon, and we've been learning from it. From verse 1, we learned parenting. We talked about total parenting from verse 1. From verse 2 going down, we have been talking about righteousness space. There's a reward for being righteous. Righteousness is not passive. If you are righteous, it will do something to your life. It's not, it will do something to your life in the life to come. But it will start here. Same thing when Paul was writing to Timothy, he says godliness is profitable in all things. Righteousness is profitable in all things, having a reward here and in the life to come, right? So if your righteousness is not profiting you in this life, you don't have it. There's something you don't have it. Because if you have righteousness, it will profit you in this life and in the life to come. Like godliness, righteousness will profit you in this life and in the life to come. And that's what we've been learning starting from verse 2 of Proverbs chapter 10. Right now, we stopped yesterday in verse 7 of Proverbs chapter 10. It says that the memory, the impact of the righteous is blessed. When the righteous is in a place, he leaves an impact. If you are righteous, you will not be silent, you will not be hidden. People will know that you are there. If you're a righteous person, people will know that you are there. You become a fork in the road where people have to make decisions just because you are there, because you will not agree with evil. You will not allow the people that are oppressed, to be oppressed, and you'll be silent. The method that you are there, you will make a difference. You will make an impact in that place that you are there. But it says the name of the wicked will be forgotten, because either they are passive by not talking and supporting the good things, or they are the ones initiating, orchestrating it. Here at my workplace, I can give several examples of people, who thought that, oh, that you will think that the company is their middle name, that they will never leave. And as soon as they leave, people forget about them because they were not impactful. They were wicked. They oppressed people. They deprived people of their right, of their benefit. And so, a good number of them are supposed to be Christians, so like we say, it's only God knows those who serve him, but the righteousness we're talking about here is not like that. It's not just a name tag. Oh, I'm born again. Born again is fashionable. You carry born again. No, no, it's the born again that you see the works of the born again. You see the works of the born again, like John the Baptist will say to the people that came to be baptized. He said, "Now show forth the works of repentance." If you have truly been repentant and you have been baptized, show forth. Go show forth. Go live the life of the repentance, of the change that has come about in your life. So if you are born again, if you are righteous, go live the life. People get satisfied making excuses. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm saved by grace. I am. That's stupid. That's a silly, childish excuse. So what did Jesus do to you? If all you do is to give an excuse. Bible says, "He that is born of God does not sin." There's no other interpretation. Does not sin. Yes, he might make mistakes. He might be human, but that is not his trajectory. That is not his nature. That is not the normal. No, that's not the normal. If sin is your normal, you are not born again. You don't belong to Christ. He that is born of God does not sin, because he has a seed on the inside. He has a seed of the word on the inside. He has a seed of Christ on the inside. He has a nature of Christ on the inside. And that nature cannot agree with sin. That nature cannot be comfortable with sin. If you're comfortable with sin and making excuses, grace, grace. You are not born again. You're not going to heaven. Someone's got to tell you, sorry, it has to be me. You're not going to heaven if you're comfortable with sin. He that is born of God does not sin.